Hey, all my love from South Philly. Mwah. Peace out, pal.
Vinny from South Philly.
You're watching Vinny from South Philly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Vinny Presents. And today with us, originally from Edison, New Jersey, he's a writer, he's a filmmaker, he's an actor, he does it all. He has a production company called Suburbanite, and he is joining us today. He is Tom Bentey. Tom, welcome to the show.
Hey, Vinny, thanks so much for having me. Really appreciate it. Great to be here.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for joining us. And Tom, tell the audience all about yourself. I know you got something cooking coming up this Sunday, but let's get to that. Go ahead. Tell us everything.
Sure, Vinny. As you mentioned, I'm a Jersey boy, born and raised Edison, New Jersey, my hometown. Always spent my summers at the Jersey Shore. I'm a writer, director, and actor. Actually, my first film is called At the Jersey Shore. It took place in Seaside Park in Seaside Heights, New Jersey. And I'm currently here to talk about and promote this new project I'm working on, a TV pilot called The Cafone, which is an Italian-American comedy about a debaucherous character who's always getting himself in trouble and trying to figure out schemes to get out of trouble. He has obsessions with food and with restaurants, and it's really a focus on family and friends, and a lot of comedy happens. And we had some really great screenings in New Jersey and in New York City at the Big Apple Film Festival, Soho Film Festival, and also in California at the Silicon Beach Film Festival. It was really cool to see it at the Chinese Theater right in Hollywood. It was so cool to do that. And now we're coming to Philadelphia. Even though I'm a Giants fan, I do have to say I love coming to Philly. I love the food there. I love the vibe. Got a lot of good friends down in Philadelphia, so I can be Giants and Yankees fan, but also appreciate the culture in Philadelphia as well. But that doesn't take away that I am true to the Big Blue and to the Yankees and the New Jersey Devils. But always love coming to Philly. Love it. Love the town. Love the town.
Well, Tom, lucky for you, the fans are very understanding here.
Oh no, I know. They're very diplomatic and very.
Yeah. So, but anyway, aside from the sports, because I know it always gets us into trouble. That and politics. So Cafone, it sounds like half the people I know, as you describe it. But it's exciting. So tell us about your journey, man. You started out as an actor, it sounds like, and then you took the role of a writer, filmmaker. What made you want to do this project?
That's a good question. So let's go way back. Graduate college, 2003. Did some acting in college. Loved it. Wanted to pursue acting. Very different time, obviously. Technology wasn't where it was. Did it in New York City for a few years. None of the projects that I was a part of went anywhere. So I wanted to make my own. I went to the New School in the West Village in Manhattan. I learned filmmaking, learned how to write, direct, produce, technically how do you create a film? How do you film? How do you edit? Learned all that. Made my thesis project called At the Jersey Shore. Filmed it in '09 and '10. Amazing experience on location in Seaside Heights, in Seaside Park. Same time that MTV was there. What an awesome experience that was. Had a great festival run, premiered at the 2011 Sonoma, California Film Festival, and then we got picked up and we're all over the world on video on demand, on Amazon Prime, on Tubi, on Paramount. We were on Paramount Plus. I don't think we're on there anymore, but still people are watching it. A younger generation is watching it, which is so great about streaming, and coming up to me and say, "Oh, I saw your film." You know, it was a different time, so it's almost like a relic because the time that it took place is just the area has changed so much since then. But then I started doing a lot of corporate videos. I'm a college professor as well. I did some short films that made the festival circuit. But now this project came to me through my uncle. He's a personal injury attorney. He's been one for a very long time. Met a lot of crazy, interesting characters in that role. Had this idea for the Cafone. We're Italian American, very proud Italian Americans, and he had the idea for the project, and he came to me with it, and I put together what we have here. We actually filmed a prequel right before COVID in 2019. Did the festival route during COVID, so a lot of virtual screenings. Got a lot of great publicity, a lot of great responses, and then we wanted to do another one. So we have a lot of great content that we're sharing both online on the social media. So please follow us on social media at the Cafone. You could see a lot of great content, a lot of insights to the project on all different platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and we're having a great festival run with this. We're probably about halfway through. Like I said, looking forward to come to Philly, but we've had some great screenings all over the country, and it's been just so great to meet cool people, man. Just to meet people that are doing what I'm doing and trying to get their work out there and be a part of that community. It's been a lot of fun.
Sounds great. Sounds like it's well received, and I agree with you as far as that community, man. It's always good to network and meet like-minded people that are in the same game, as tough as it is.
Uh,
We'll make sure anybody's watches. We'll make sure that we put links in the description box. So make sure that you follow Tom, follow Cafone. What is your goal with this? You want to make this a streaming series or a network series? Anything in particular?
Definitely, man. I think this could be like an Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Just 20, 25-minute episodes, cool concepts like a Curb Your Enthusiasm as well. Would love to get this to Netflix or Hulu or Prime or any of the platforms. And it's just a great concept. There's great characters. And what we do in the pilot episode is we showcase all these different characters and how they come together. Can be really interesting as we develop the series further. But yes, 100% would love to get it to Netflix or Hulu or Prime or Paramount Plus or any of those streaming platforms, and it's just a great fit for it.
Now, for anybody who's maybe considering doing a series, do you advise doing like writing maybe a dozen episodes, or should you just go in with the pilot and then once you get some interest, then you go back and you start to develop the rest of the episodes?
There's really no one way to go about it, and that's what I'm learning just by talking to people, talking to network professionals. Uh, I have what we call a pitch deck and a pitch Bible, and that goes into details about all the different characters, all the different backstories, all the different scenarios that we have. So very easily, I could just take concepts from all that information and make it into new episodes. I also have like the first four episodes outlined, so I know what could happen. It's really about the circumstances that you set up with comedy and making sure that those are humorous. But there's just no one way to go about it. So we're trying to get it out there on festivals, trying to build an audience on social media, and just get as much exposure as we can, and then eventually take that and bring it to a streamer.
I think you're going about it the right way because obviously I've said it time and again, social media is the ultimate vehicle for a lot of these projects because that's where most of everyone's eyes are now. People take it for granted, but platforms like YouTube, platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I mean, there's everybody spending all of their time on these platforms more than in my opinion more than some of the bigger streaming platforms.
100%. I mean, social media is huge, and there's just no way of getting around it. Everyone's on social media. I'm not one to make predictions. I have no idea what the future holds, but I just can't see these platforms going away. And as an artist, as a creator, it's so important that you have a presence on there. And one of my goals for the summer is to create more content for the Cafone, make humorous skits. We've been doing a little bit, but I really plan on going in full throttle in the summer because I mean that helps. And you can once you get that audience, like and you have that leverage, it's just so much easier to bring it to a network because they say, well, they have this huge following on social media. Why don't we just leverage that and bring it to our streaming platform? So, and you have the opportunity to do it. It's not easy. It takes a lot of persistence and consistency and creativity, but you do have an opportunity. You do have a shot, which is inspiring.
Now, a lot of viewers are used to me saying this, but I'll be repetitive. It's never been a better time, in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinion, that for people like yourself or like me to want to put together creative projects, it's never been a better time to get access to the market, to go right to the consumer. And there's so much competition, and especially with these streaming platforms, that they're looking for content. So it's kind of, I think it's kind of in the filmmakers' advantage now.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of competition, as you said, a lot of stuff is out there, but it's about building an audience as opposed to creating something that is going to just appeal to everybody, like a Cheers or a MASH back in the day, right? Like those days
Yeah.
are over. It's about content creators building and cultivating that audience and creating content geared to that audience and those interests that they have.
Agreed, agreed. Now tell us again, Sunday, we can catch this in Philly in the Bourse. Tell us all about it, Tom.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. We're having our Philadelphia premiere at the 28th First Glance Film Festival in Philadelphia at the Bourse Theater. We screen, I believe, at 6:30, 6:45, and the award ceremony is right after that. So hugely excited. As I said, I always love making a trip down to Philadelphia and presenting my work down there. So really, really excited. Apparently, it's a great festival. This is my first time involved in it, but I heard great things, and it's a beautiful theater. So really looking forward to it. If you are in the area, please come down and check it out. 6:45 at the Bourse Theater on Sunday, May 18th in Philadelphia.
Fantastic. And yes, I am aware of it. And there's been a lot of promotion about it. So it's a great event, a lot of great people that go to that event. And I really hope you hit a home run. And with that being said, make sure I got one piece of advice. Make sure on your way to the theater, make sure that you wear a big Giants jersey in the street.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and a Yankees hat and the Devils hat as well. I can't promise that, but I'll promise I'm going to get some cheesesteaks. So where should I get some cheesesteaks at?
Now you're going to get me in trouble if I answer that one. So there's plenty of good places, let's just say.
All right. I'll get a cheesesteak. I'll get a roasted pork broccoli raw provolone, and we'll call it a day.
There you go. Wash it down with the roast pork.
Yeah.
All right, Tom, you've been great. Again, everybody who's watching this, please make sure that you are following Tom, follow his project. Make sure you are able to support him. If you're able to be there in Philly on Sunday the 18th, go support him, watch Cafone, give him all the praise he deserves. And we look forward to bringing you back and hopefully with some great news. And I really hope you get picked up, Tom. And anybody's watching this, please, if you haven't already, please subscribe to me, Vinny from South Philly, and Vinny Presents on YouTube. Tom, any last words for the viewers?
Yeah. Just let's support independent film and independent artists, and please follow me as well on Instagram at Tom Bentey Media and at the Cafone, and just love collaborating. So we're all in this together. Let's work and support each other's work.
Absolutely. Again, our guest has been Tom Bentey. Check out the Cafone; it's coming soon, and we appreciate your time, Tom. And we'll talk to you again soon, I'm sure.
So great to be here. Thank you so much.
Take care.